I mean, if you have a prenup coming into the divorce and you typically file that prenuptial agreement with it and you try to enforce it, and oftentimes one party will challenge the prenuptial agreement, try to toss it out for some reason or another, but sure, I mean, if you've got a prenup and you've got to meet specific legal standards, I actually appreciate you bringing up prenups. I'll do a shameless plug for my book that just came out this week. Came out April 1st. I did a book called Prenuptial Agreements Line by Line. It's on our webpage. So I just did a book on prenuptial agreements, but sure, if you have a prenuptial agreement in Missouri and there's specific things criteria that have to be met for it to be enforceable, both parties have to have an attorney, right? There's got to be a full and fair disclosure of the assets. So both parties have to open the books to the other spouse coming into the marriage. There's got to be consideration for the agreement, so both parties have to give and take something, right? Can't be done with under duress, right, or undue influence. It's typically better to do it further away from the date of the marriage, right? Prenuptial agreement signed like at the altar are problems. Those are problems, right? Oftentimes people will rush in like, hey, I'm getting married tomorrow, can we do a prenup? A little bit late, you know. If you want to do it, you might need to push off that wedding date. But sure, I mean, if they're done right, you have attorneys that do them right. Both sides have an attorney, all the criteria is met. Prenuptial agreements are enforceable in Missouri. There's a case called Short versus Short that deals with prenuptial agreements. And you know, prenuptial agreements are becoming more and more common. I know a lot of people, it's still like not romantic, you know, in the eyes of some. Can save you a lot of legal fees on the back end if you get one, though. I mean, it truly can.